Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Aquarius and today I have a pick a card reading regarding the new moon in Aquarius this Friday. So today I'll be looking at what new energies want to come in because of the new moon and what you need to manifest this new moon. So the timestamps will be in the description box and in the comments down below. So you can pick from pile number 1 with the clear quartz, pile number 2 with the citrine, pile number 3 with the lapis lazuli, pile number 4 with fluorites, or pile number 5 with this amethyst piece. So you can take your time and pause the video if you haven't picked your pile yet, but I'm gonna get started with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1s. So I have all your cards laid out here. This top row answers the first question of what new energies want to come in, and the bottom row answers what you need to manifest this new moon. So I actually want to start with the second question about what you need to manifest. So when I look at these cards, it seems like you guys have been giving a lot of yourselves and putting a lot of energy into things outside of yourself. So it seems like what you need to manifest is putting yourself first. So you guys might have like a lot of things that you're juggling right now, a lot of and these are cups, but these could represent responsibilities or the different emotional attachments that you have, and you feel like because you're emotionally attached to somebody, you owe them too much of your time or just too much of your energy. It doesn't always have to be your time, but well, I guess if you're giving anything to somebody, you're also using your time, but it can also be like your wisdom, your empathy, things like that, and you're just not getting those things back. So it seems like you're trying to decide, okay, who do I put first? Who do I have to cancel on? Who's not gonna be seen this week, or do I not need to call back? When really it's like you have to stop worrying about all those other people and just worry about yourself right now. So I would definitely manifest just putting yourself first. And yeah, I mean, I also want you guys to look at what house the new moon is gonna fall in for you. So this new moon that's this Friday, January 24th, is in Aquarius, like I said earlier, at 4 degrees. So and you'll only find this depending on how well you know how to read your own birth chart. And I can leave some links to different websites on where to read them, but basically you would just see which house has like includes Aquarius at 4 degrees, and that would be the house that that would be the house that the moon would fall in for you. So it really just depends, but you can just look at that for other things that you might need to manifest. Like for example, I feel like some of you might be like Aquarius risings or even Capricorn risings, because you might have this moon falling into your first house, and yeah, and that's why I feel like you should just be putting yourself first right now. And I also have this crystal card here that might be helpful to you right now. This is Amazonite. So Amazonite is, I'm just reading this, it's great for nonverbal expression. It is a good energy filter, blocking geopathic stress as well as electromagnetic pollution emitted from computers, microwaves, or cell phones. So personally, I do use this. I put this stone near my computer at night or when I'm not using it, and near where I charge all of my electronic devices, just to filter out any energy. But it also says it is a good energy right, it's a good energy filter. And I do feel like those people who are taking your energy and not giving them back, like giving, just reciprocating what you're giving out, all the good energy you're giving out, are people that you might have to, you might not necessarily flock away from, like drift away from, but you might have to talk to them about that. Just like, I'm noticing you just don't support me as much as I support you. Like a conversation like that, which can be like awkward and hard to have, but that'll resonate for some of you. That's definitely going to be something that you need to do. And then for others of you, I feel like what you need to manifest this new moon is decide where you want, like what direction you want to grow in. So this could be deciding what career path you want to take. Some of you might have a bunch of job offerings that are coming in, or that you're trying to manifest, but it's definitely like, decide where you want to work, what field you want to go into to make money, and not just make money, but that's gonna fulfill you. So this kind of sounds like some of you have been looking for your purpose in life, or just trying to figure out like what your next steps are. So I would definitely try to manifest that this new moon too. And I do want to take a look into my essential guide for crystals book to look up other meanings and messages about the Amazonite. Hopefully it's in here. This is something I just picked up from, where did I get this from? Books a Million. I don't know what other parts of the country Books a Million is at, but I just picked this up from here. There's a lot of different crystal books out there. I haven't read a lot of them, but I've seen a lot of them, so this is just one that I just picked up because it was, honestly, I got it because it was on sale and I just got paid, and I was like, I need a crystal book. So let's see if this book is in here. I mean, if this crystal is in here. Okay, so page 162. Okay, so the keywords for this book is simulation, communication, and memory. The book says that Amazonite can help you access distant memories, even of past lives, and tap into ancestral energies. And tapping into ancestral energies would be very key when you're trying to manifest. Whenever I'm trying to do any magic, any healing work, any spiritual work of any kind, I always make sure to connect with my ancestors about it, to make sure that I'm protected and that everything that I'm asking for and receiving is for my highest good. Other healing functions it has is eases problems with ears, nose, throat, and nervous system, inspires creativity and personal expression, releases blocked emotion, supports communication, which I should have known because it's blue, which will be really good for those people who I said need to have those hard conversations. And it also enhances psychic faculties. I guess faculties? Okay, I wouldn't use that word, I guess. But anyway, other things it can help you with is to strengthen self-identity and personal power. It says that you can place an Amazonite at the solar plexus chakra, one at the base of spine and one beneath each foot. And again, it says to access deep memories. So yeah. Okay, hopefully some of those uses are helpful to you guys. I definitely think so. And I got my Amazonite like through this crystal box subscription, so I'm not sure where, like if you could find it locally, but definitely look that up to do so. Now on to your second question, what new energies want to come in? And these are energies that are like kind of like knocking at your door, very close to you, but you're not letting them in for some reason. And I got that these are energies from like your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher powers. Like they're trying to send you something, and like it's like they're trying to send you a gift box, or they already sent you like a gift, a box, a package in the mail, and you just won't go check your mail. Like, I don't know, I can use so many analogies to describe this, but it's like your answers are like, please can you let this in? Basically that's what I got during the while I was shuffling and during the whole meditation. So we have Borderland, Hidden Realms Open, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Discs. Well, it's called Disc in this deck, but it's the Knight of Pentacles. So this basically, it looks like happiness and money is trying to come into you, and that's probably what you need to manifest. That's probably, that might be like the last step for you guys, to just to allow it in somehow. And well, that's not necessarily true. Just because you manifest something doesn't mean you're allowing it in. What in this Hidden Realms Open is probably is like the perfect message. It's probably like you're not looking in the right places for the things that you want. So you're like, you might be looking for happiness in the wrong places, or you might be applying to all the wrong jobs, or you're just on the wrong website. Like you keep going on LinkedIn when you need to go on Indeed, like, you know. That's just an example, but something like that. So just is this kind of like look in the place where you haven't, for certain things, and that place might just be like within yourself. So look within yourself to see where you can find pleasure, and where you can find more financial opportunities, and more opportunities for stability. Now with the Knight of Discs, this is the slowest knight. So all knights represent movement, right? So this is definitely something that's coming into you, but the Knight of the Pentacles is just the slowest moving one. Earth energy, Pentacles energy can just be so slow sometimes. So it is taking a while, but it's like I do think with some allowance, and like I said, looking in different places and talking to your higher powers and your ancestors and your spirit team, you can rush it a little, or not rush it, because that sounds bad, but like just make it come a little faster. And then for some of you about this happiness and pleasure, again, like I said, you're looking into the wrong places for this. You might be looking to too many people from your past, or too many just like not old souls, but old, yeah, like people from your past, like you've just been around them for a long time, but like I said here, they're like not making you happy. They're not reciprocating the same energy you're giving out. So it's like, just look elsewhere, and you can look to new people, but look to yourself, or look to friends who like actually care about you and want to have balanced relationships, because that's what you really want. You want more balanced relationships, and you want more peace and more stability. So that is all I have for pile number 1. Let me know if this reading resonated with you in the comments down below, because I love to see that. And even if it didn't resonate with you, and if it didn't, like, I definitely tried going back to the beginning and picking a new pile if the reading didn't resonate. So like I said, that's all I have. And you guys can like this video if you liked it, of course. Share it and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date to future videos. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @Aquarius. And if you would like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box. So yeah, good luck with this new moon energy. I hope you use it wisely, and yeah, good luck to you guys. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So this first line of cards here represents the new energies that want to come in, and that you have to invite in and allow in. And the second row of cards here is what you need to manifest this new moon. So I'll start with the first one, like what new energies want to come in. So we have sunset and sunrise, new doorways. This definitely tells me that there's just a lot of new opportunities that want to come through, new pathways opening, and maybe you guys are just having trouble seeing them. They might, honestly, I feel like the opportunities are too big or too bright, and it's like you're unsure if some of you are unsure if you're good enough, if you have all the talents. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't even showing the card. If you're good enough, if you have all the talents to even thrive and do well with these new opportunities. But just know that they wouldn't be coming to you if you weren't ready for them. And even if you try it and you don't succeed at it, that doesn't mean you didn't learn something that you need to learn, like, out of it. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you're denying or not with denying, withholding, or avoiding, give it some more time, give it some more look, and definitely get your confidence up so you can take whatever this new path is. What else I see is that you guys are trying to let go of something. You're trying to let go of, like, old pain, old hurt, heartache. This could be anything. So whatever has been, like, stressing you out and weighing so hard on your shoulders in the past few weeks or months, that is what you're trying to let go of. And I do see that energy is trying to come in for you, and this new doorways might be like a new opportunity or new way for you to learn how to get through this stuff. Because on this card here we have the astrological glyph for Saturn. I'm like 95% sure it's for Saturn because the description of this card definitely sounds like Saturn. Saturn is not an easy planet. Saturn is no joke. Saturn does not play. Saturn will, like, stress you out and beat you down just to see if you can get back up and handle things. But the thing is, it's just like maybe that's what it is. You have to believe that you can get out of this and set yourself up to get out of it. So let's say, man, I don't even want to go too deep into an analogy because this will make the video too long. But you're going to get what I'm saying. Basically, you have to make the right choices, be in the right environment, or create the right environment to get out of this place. And I'm assuming that you're a pretty spiritual person if you're watching this video and you're on this channel. So definitely look for spiritual ways to heal X, Y, and Z. So whatever it is you're going through, I'm not going to list the things that you're going through because it's a general reading. There could be so many things. It could be, depression, anxiety, stress from work, families bothering you, ex won't leave you alone, anything. But you definitely want to heal. You definitely want to let go, and I can see that you want to move on. This new doorways and this the judgment card. This is the judgment card. It says the A on here, but some of the cards are just different in this deck than from the original tarot deck. But this card has two X's here. So two tens. Tens in numerology represent completion. So it's definitely a cycle that wants to end, and it feels close, and it's like you have these two tens here, and this is also the 10 of Wands. This cycle is almost ending. It's almost ending. It's like you just have to keep pushing forward. It's really not that far away, I promise. And this card is in reverse, but I don't read reversals. I do think this is coming in like right around the corner. So just wait. And I think it's gonna be during the new moon, while the energy of this new moon is unfolding, you'll see that, like, oh, I got out of it. So you'll just see. Just be patient. Okay, so moving on. These cards represent what you guys need to manifest. So, I want to get to this card later, but I'm looking at the tarot cards and it's like I'm what I'm thinking of is warrior spirit. You need to manifest, like the type of energy you need to manifest. I'm thinking of Mars. I'm thinking of how to fight again. Not physically fight, but how to fight for your life, how to fight for yourself, stand up for yourself. Also, control, taking control over your life. Because now when it comes to life, and I don't want to get too deep here. I mean, this is a spiritual channel. Of course, we're going to get deep here. What am I talking about? But it's like there's certain amount of things in life you can control, and there's certain amount of things that you can't. And it seems like most of the time, there's very few things in life that you can't control. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try anyway. And I think that might be frustrating you. That's probably why this energy is coming from. There's so many outside things that have been affecting you, and you kind of like giving up, or you're getting real beat down and you're very close to it, but don't. Because once you get up and fight again, these new doorways, this Ace of Coins represents new opportunities. That's what you need to manifest. It might be to manifest specific things that will want to make you fight again, that will give you that passion and that energy again. And energy, just general energy. Some like I said for the earlier question, you guys were stressed out and beat down. It's hard to keep fighting back when life is just keep putting you down. So I understand why you guys are tired. But you just have to get back up. That's what you need to manifest. And yeah, you might, I mean, some people might not know this. I think some people just get stuck in manifesting specific things like money or a car or a house, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. But you can also manifest specific energies. Like I want to manifest more motivation. I want to manifest more discipline. Those are also things that you can manifest too. And those are just examples. You guys, but it definitely does seem like motivation, passion, gusto needs to come back into your life, and confidence, because I saw that earlier before. Okay, so this is a crystal or a healing stone that might help you. It's a little hard to read. Oh, okay, maybe it's not. This is Ritsulite. So Ritsulite provides a nurturing energy, encourages one to face their fears, and provides an open mind towards taking on new challenges in life. Oh my god, this fits so perfectly. Like, I was just looking at it. I didn't even read it fully. But this fits so perfectly for you guys. I'm also going to look into my Essential Guide to Crystals book to see if the book is in here. I'll just read other meanings behind Ritsulite. But definitely pick this up at your local crystal shop or online crystal shop. This is something, yeah, it's really useful. It's definitely something that you guys can manifest with, but this is why I shouldn't talk and try to read at the same time. So I just ramble. Aw, the crystal's not in here. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, the Ritsulite isn't in my book, but what it says, it really explains itself. It's self-explanatory. Definitely what you need right now to take on new challenges, and that nurturing energy is good too, which I didn't even think about. When life is like pushing you down like this, and when you have this Saturn energy, it's definitely good to be gentle with yourself. I'm thinking of one example. So sometimes in astrology, Saturn is depicted as the father in the zodiac, or the most authoritative, or authoritative, or the controlling parent. And the opposite energy of that is the moon. And the moon represents the mother of the zodiac. Or to make it easier, Saturn is the ruler of the sign of Capricorn. The opposite sign of Capricorn is Cancer. So that Cancerian nurturing energy will definitely help you right now, because it's like while life is being super hard on you, the worst thing you want to do is become too hard on yourself. You want to keep pushing through life, but with a more gentle approach. So instead of moving like full force, you just want to like move slowly and gradually, because that's how you heal. Yeah, that's how you heal. So that is all I have for pile number 2. Let me know if this reading resonated with you in the comments down below, because I love to see that. Remember to like, share, comment, like I said, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date for future videos. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that information will be in the description box below. And if you have any questions or just want to talk about spirituality, I do want to be more open. Oh, I forgot to say that for group 1. Oopsie. But I do want to be more open with people about the knowledge that I have to share. So you can definitely hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at Aquarius. You can DM me any like spiritual questions you have. But like definitely let me know if the advice you're seeking is like something very deep and traumatic, so I can be prepared for that. But yeah, other than that, definitely hit me up with any questions you might have about healing, how to get through tough times. I've been there and back, so I have a lot of knowledge to give. But that's all I have for you, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Hi, pile number 3s. So welcome to your reading. This first row of cards will answer the question, what new energies want to come in? And the second set of cards will answer what you need to manifest this new moon. I also have a channel message that I got for, I'm sorry, I probably spoke that too fast. I also have a channeled message that I got for you guys while I was shuffling. So I think I'm gonna get to that later. I do want to start with this first card, what new energies want to come in. Spirit is trying to keep some of y'all single, or wants y'all to be single, period. So if you're in a relationship, I don't mean to scare you. But if you're in a if you're in a relationship and you've been feeling like, I'm not sure if I should be here. Is this a waste of my time? Is my energy best spent with this person? You're gonna get some clear answers very soon, because I do feel like your intuition has been might have been telling you that. Now, for those of you in relationships who haven't been feeling that at all, everything is happy-go-lucky, you guys are strong, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to people with the strong relationships, because y'all know who y'all are. But those who've been second guessing, you've definitely been second guessing for a reason. Like, I looked at that and I was just like, ooh, single. And that's okay. Like, single doesn't have to be bad. Like, have to be a bad thing. Like, I'm sure, like, I know there's a bunch of you who just love relationships. A lot of people love relationships. Okay, they love to be booed up, and with people. I'm the same way. I'm a Libra rising. Like, I am the same way. But I do know that Spirit always keeps me single when I don't have my life together, or if I have, like I said, other there's better places to spend my time. And I think that's the same thing for those of you who are in relationships. and been thinking about getting out. And for those of you who have been single for a while and you're like, why I ain't got no man, is or woman, sorry. I don't mean to be or why you don't have a partner, it's because you it's not the right time. You have to focus on you right now. I see that you have what am I trying to say? This is a time for you to learn how to be independent and learn how to be good, how to be stable by yourself, because you don't know how to do that now, and that's a strength that you need it's definitely a strength that you need for the future. Because some of you, it's like you continuously rely on other people for your happiness, for your money, for all the things that it's okay to get support for, but still those are things that you should know how to help yourself with. Basically, yeah, you just have to know how to be strong on your own, and it's possible. It is doable. You are not being punished right now. This is all to help you. And then the what is this called, man? The oracle card I have is Desert, Resilience and Strength. This is perfect, Desert, because there's nothing there. Your love life is purposefully dried up to see, can you handle this? Can you handle being single when, like, really, can you handle being single when single really is not the worst thing in life? Like, it's okay. And this High Priestess is like, please listen to your intuition. Please listen to me. I'm trying to tell you so many things. I'm trying to give you guidance on how you can gain strength and how you can gain resilience and how you can get out of this desert and find your find your oasis. Basically. And when you get to that oasis, you still might be single, but you'll be happy, you'll be peaceful, and then maybe you stop going at this oasis in the next one. Okay, there go your boo. Like, okay. I think I can stay off of this. Like, basically, the energy that wants to come in is for you to be strong by yourself. The High Priestess is also strong by herself. She ain't no joke. And I think the strength, like the strength and the confidence that the High Priestess has is what the universe wants for you. So definitely look up this card and look up her abilities. See who she is. Like I said, she's a boss. She's not nobody to play with. And neither is the Nine of Cups. I wish I would have. This is not the Nine of Cups. I meant the Nine of Pentacles. My bad. And I wish this card would have came up in the other deck I have, because how the woman is pictured in some decks is just like, she's just like basking in this like beautiful meadow, and it's so green, there's so much growth, there's so much abundance here, and she is just peaceful by herself, enjoying in it, basking in it. And that's what it is. It wants you to bask in all the strength and everything, all these this that are around you is stuff that you made on your own. Okay, so let's get into, let me get into that channel message now. Let me get into this channel message. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad after I channeled this. I was like, dang, that's rude. Like, but basically, I got that your actions aren't cutting it. Your actions are not meeting your ancestor standards, your spirit team standards. Like, they're like, what's going on down here? It's like you gotta straighten up, tighten up, basically. And and I wrote down that you might have some straightforward ancestors, like some fire or some earth energies, and that earth energy is definitely coming through in this reading with the Nine of Pentacles in the desert. So yeah, your actions aren't cutting it, and that's not meant to hurt your feelings. That's just to tell you, like, you have the potential to do more, so let's do more, basically. So let's move on to what you need to manifest this new moon. So I'm going to start with the crystal card that I pulled for you guys, which is citrine. So citrine is the stone of happiness and strength, absorbs and dissipates negative energy, attracts wealth and prosperity, and most powerful stone for manifestation. Now those are the cards words, those aren't mine. I don't know if this is the most powerful stone, but it definitely is a powerful stone for that. It's the perfect card for you guys. The perfect crystal for you guys. Honestly, definitely pick up some citrine. Now citrine, you guys are lucky that you got the citrine card, because the other crystal cards that I have aren't as like the stones aren't as like popular or like locally available. But citrine is a stone that you can find in like any crystal shop. Any crystal shop. So just go to your local crystal shop, pick up some citrine, and like, yeah, and ask for the strength and ask for the prosperity, because that's the energy that wants to come in anyway. So I'm also gonna get some other messages about the citrine crystal in my essential guide to crystals book. This, I mean, I can do a review on this book if you guys want. This is like there's so many crystal books out there. I don't really know which one is best, but this one is like, it's getting the job done, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what else this book has to say about citrine for some extra messages for you guys. Oh, okay. Bro, how is Sesame Street? That happiness of the citrine is getting to me. Okay, so other messages I have about the citrine card is that it sustains all processes in nature, incubates energy, anchors and activates the lower chakras. So that's your root chakra, your solar plexus, and your, oh my God, and your sacral chakra. I'm like, how did I forget? I work on my chakras all the time. So definitely look up the meaning for those chakras too, because that might also be why you feel like for those who feel like you need somebody, or you're like trying to like latch on people and don't want to be alone, your root chakra being out of whack can definitely cause that. But definitely do some more research on the lower chakras for sure. So other healing functions is that it's citrine is restful and warming. It boosts confidence and creates a sense of personal power, which is going to be so good for you guys, and provides a sunny energy to stimulate the mind in the winter months. Oh yes, they knew. I mean, I experience winter right now because I live in Michigan. Like, I'm getting winter like deep. Like, so yes, definitely a good crystal for you guys. It also says that it's warming, comforting, and uplifting. So yeah, definitely pick up a piece of that. Now onto the tarot cards about what you guys need to manifest. Yeah, I see with the Seven of Coins, this is like planting seeds to grow in the future. So this space is kind of like new opportunities, or the energy, the dedication to start new things, and watch them grow. So this could be growth in yourself, like internal growth for yourself too. And then with the Seven of Swords, honestly, Seven of Swords energy has always been hard for me to understand. But what I get from it is like, what I'm getting from this is more like more mental energy. So like more ideas. So like swords represents the mind and communication, and in numerology, 7 is a very like analytical, researcher type energy. So it's kind of like being more analytical, tactful. So more mental stimulants, if that makes sense. So this could be like ideas of where to plant these seeds. This could be better communication with your higher self about, yes, definitely with your higher self about what direction you should go in and where your energy is best put. And now I'm thinking again about the citrine card of where you would be the most prosperous. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting from that card. It's, yeah, it definitely is kind of tricky to pick up, but that is like that mental stimulants and like the direction that you need to go in has been really strong. Also see for you guys that you guys don't listen to, oh, I see, some of you have claircognizance and you don't realize it. So claircognizance is basically like you just like know things, like things you just have like random facts, random ideas, or not ideas, but like random facts that just pop into your mind and you don't know where it came from, and that came from spirit. So it's basically like your intuition, your intuition, your psychic gifts, and everyone's a little psychic. So yeah, your psychic gifts come through your mind, and it seems blocked, or like it seems like you just don't trust it. And that's interesting, that because this card came under the high priestess, which strongly represents your intuition. So that's what I see is to be, I would say for you guys to manifest, to be more aware of your claircognizance, and to help you hold on to those ideas and some of those fleeting thoughts that are gonna be good for you. So for example, you could use the citrine to manifest ideas that will lead you to prosperity, or manifest people or ideas that will bring you strength and happiness. Like, like combine everything what I'm saying and like fit it to the citrine when you buy it. And I mean if you already have it, or also something. Okay, for those of you who like probably can't get to any citrine right now, or don't have the funds to have the extra money to buy any citrine pieces, you can also like write down these key words. So like happiness, strength, wealth, prosperity, and like instead of holding the crystal while you're manifesting, you can hold that piece of paper with the words on it to manifest. I just thought about that for some of you who just don't have the finances right now. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I have for pile number 3. Let me know if this reading resonated with you in the comments down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that information will be in the description box below. But definitely like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date for future videos. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Aquarius. And if you guys have any questions, if you need more advice about manifesting, how to use citrine, how to deal with the current energies that you're in, DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I want to make myself more available to people to share all the knowledge that I have. So yeah, feel free to hit me up. But if you are gonna hit me with some stuff that's pretty deep, dark, traumatic, give me a heads up, like a trigger warning or something, just so I can be prepared. So that's all I have for you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, pile number 4s. So welcome to your reading. This first set of cards here represents the new energies that want to come in, that you have to invite in and allow in. And the second set of cards represent what things you should be manifesting this new moon. So Um, let's start with the bottom of what you guys need to manifest. So it's definitely like you definitely looks like you guys are going through a lot right now. And what I suggest you manifesting for this new moon should be I'm thinking like, I don't want to just say strength because I feel like I've been saying that a lot, and that, like, yes, you can manifest strength, but also a better foundation for your future is really what I'm getting. Because I'm saying, like I said, you guys are dealing with a lot right now, and this could be like literally anything. I'm picking up like depression, but it doesn't have to be depression per se. It could be symptoms of depression. So like sadness, lack of appetite, lack of motivation, withdrawing from friends, things like that. You're being very reclusive. You don't want to hang out with people. It's just, and things in your life just seem kind of dark and hazy right now. So I think the best thing for you guys to use the new moon energy for is to lay out a better foundation for your life. Now, when you ask for that, a lot of things will come in, because that's what I'm saying isn't really specific, but you can make it specific for you. So like, let's say that you are dealing with symptoms of depression. The better foundation could be the better foundation that you want to manifest and bring in is better ways to handle your depression. And those ideas can come to you in a lot of different ways. You might randomly find a video on YouTube about spiritual ways to deal with depression. You might find a free counseling service, or come up with some ideas about setting a better morning routine to start your day in a more positive light. Like, there's so many things that could come in, but it's definitely this like new foundation to build upon and to build high upon. Because whatever foundation that's going on for your life right now is old, is cracking. Whatever you built is going to like tumble. I'm picking up some like dang, I can't remember the name of the card. The Tower. There we go. I kept thinking Trump, and I'm like, why am I thinking Trump? Because the Trump Tower. There we go. So I'm thinking that kind of energy. Like, I'm picking up the Tower energy, where it's like things are about to get like rocked. Like, things are about to get destroyed. So the next time you build up is better. So like I said, when you're asking to build a better foundation, a lot of things are going to be destroyed. So you might see like people being snatched out of your life, or I won't say snatched out like that, like walking out of your life, or you being separated from certain jobs, certain experiences, certain environments, because the energy attached to those things does not fit the new and better foundation. Does that make sense? And why do I be asking these questions? Like, how can you reply to me? Okay, so I also got a channel message for you guys that fits well into my message now I'm thinking about it. So while I was shuffling, I got the message that some of you are dealing with people or places or things that you don't like anymore, that you don't vibe with, and that aren't good for you. And for some of you, I'm specifically picking up a friend, or like a friend, or multiple friendships that you need to leave. And this kind of blunt, I said, it's not gonna last. Might as well drift apart now or cut it off. That is so blunt, I guess, but but that's real though. Like, if you feel like there are people, places, and things that, oh, I hate saying this, but no longer serve you, that don't make you feel good, that bring you down instead of filling you with joy, leave. Drift away, cut it off, but leave with grace. You don't have to leave the friendships angry and stuff. I mean, it really depends on the people that you're dealing with and how you yeah, it really depends on the people that you're dealing with and how you show up, how you present yourself in the situation. But however it happens, it's going to happen. It doesn't really, like, how it happens doesn't really matter. The end goal is going to be the same, that you are not going to be with those people, places, and things much longer. And then this is the crystal card that I pulled for you that might help you out while you're to manifest this new energy, or while you're going through these things. And I got blue calcite. So this is a energy amplifier and cleanser. It dispels negative energy and increases flow of positive energy. These have been fitting so well for the different groups. I'm gonna use these more often for sure, and pick up a deck with different crystals on them. So definitely pick up some blue calcite if you can. This is a crystal that I find pretty easily in my local area. This is a more common crystal than the other crystal cards that I pulled for some other groups. So you should be able to find this at your local store. If you can't, you can always go online to purchase it, but this will definitely be a good card to help you guys. Good crystal to help you guys. And I'm also going to take a look at the other messages or other meanings for blue calcite in my Essential Guide to Crystals book. I just picked this up like last weekend or like 2 weeks ago at Books A Million. I'm not sure if there's many Books A Million still out there, but yeah, so let's see what page this is on. 176 for blue calcite. What? I went to the page and it brought me to Angelite. What? Let me go back. Sorry, guys. Blue calcite, 176. Bro, I'm gonna read what it says anyway, just to see. Oh, I see. So, yeah, and it said page 76 for blue calcite, and it brought me to Angelite, but they have blue calcite listed as a similar stone. So I'll just read, like I said, I'm gonna read what it says. I actually have a piece of Angelite too. Angelite is a crystal that I work with regularly. So the keywords for this crystal are steadiness, coolness, and attentiveness. It promotes peaceful silence, enhances the ability to hear the subtlest communications, reveals hidden aspects of reality. It eases constrictions of the throat and stiffness in the neck, soothes confused emotions, encourages creative communication, and opens us to subtle communion with the finer layers of creation. Okay, so hopefully some of the benefits that I listed off are helpful to you. If so, pick up a piece of Angelite and blue calcite. But let's move on to the second question for what new energies want to come in. So we have the Rose, Love and Healing, Queen of Discs, or Queen of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. First thing that came to my mind was how to balance love and career. So, and when I say love, I don't necessarily mean romantic love. Definitely for some of you, there is like a loving, nurturing energy that wants to come in. That doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be from like a romantic partner. It could be from a new friend, like a older woman that you might look up to. It could be an ancestor that you haven't connected with yet that that is coming in to help you learn how to love yourself and heal. And it's interesting that the book took me to the angel light, because I actually used the angel light. I got it specifically to connect with my grandmother who passed on to and became my ancestor about 2.5, 3 years ago. So I definitely feel like for some of you this is more of an ancestor that's coming in, but for others it is a person, a physical person, like a person on this plane, on this dimension. And that is another suggestion that I have for you guys, that if there's a specific ancestor that you want to connect with and you know that will help you, this could be someone who passed on recently, or while they were here on earth, they were someone who showed you a lot of love, care, and nurturing. You can basically, what I did when I picked out my angel light was I went to the crystal. I don't even think I went with the intention to connect with her. I can't remember or not, but you can. So go to your local crystal shop and just, look around the crystals and looking for one that will help you connect to that specific ancestor, and you will find the one that you're meant to find. I just happened to look at the angel light. I said it was blue, or I saw that it was blue, and I'm like, wow, it reminded me of the ocean, and it made me think of my grandmother. And now I carry it when I miss her a lot, or when I just need her energy and her guidance. So that was a small tangent, like side personal story, whatever. But that's definitely a suggestion that I have for you guys, because the question of what new energies want to come in, this energy is from your spirit guides, your ancestors, your higher power. It's the energy that needs to be invited and allowed in. So I definitely, yeah, that's basically it. That kind of, that work-life balance, that work healing balance, or the nurturing that comes with the healing is what's trying to come in. And I say nurturing because people will try to heal, but they don't know how to be gentle with themselves. And that's a message that I actually got for the group before you guys too, group 3. So some of you might want to watch group 3's message too. I can tell you, I can just cheat and tell you that the crystal they got was citrine. So that'll definitely help you guys with the situation you guys are going through right now too. So that's all I have for my pile 4s. Please let me know if this reading resonated in the comments down below, because I love to see that. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date to future videos. And if you have any questions, any concerns, if you think you need some more spiritual advice on how to deal with your situation or other things about this, you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram at yesdesyes. I want to open up I just want to open up myself more to give more knowledge that I have. So definitely hit me up if you need some more advice. And if it's going to be something, like if you're going to talk to me about something kind of deep, dark, traumatic, just give me like a heads up, a trigger warning or something, just so I can be prepared. You can also book a personal reading, and that description will be in the description box too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hi, my pile 5s. Welcome to your reading. Now I was most interested to see what cards you guys picked up, because when I originally recorded, when I was shuffling for this video, I was only going to do 4 piles, because that's usually what I do. And then once I was like on the 4th pile, or I was getting ready to start the 4th pile, or maybe I was done, just whatever, and then Spirit was like, do another pile. And I was like, what? And like, okay, like that doesn't usually happen. So I knew you guys were gonna have like a special message, or I don't know. I was just really interested to see what was gonna come out in this reading. So where do I want to start? I actually want to start I didn't explain. So this first row of cards shows what new energies want to come in. These are energies that need to be invited in and allowed in, because this is coming from directly from your spirit team, higher powers, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, etc., 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 whatever words you want to say. And the second set of cards is suggestions on what you should manifest for this new moon. So yeah, I want to start with this first pile here, and I'm actually going to go to book for this oracle card. It's the Ice and Frost Static Conditions card. So really quick, I just want to see what that represents, because I had this deck for a while, but I do not see that card often, and I don't see that card often. So let's see. Ice and Frost, page 131. This is my the Nature Speak Oracle deck by Ted Andrews. I also did a review on this deck, and you can find I might put that in the description box for some of you to see. Okay, so let's read what this says. Ice and Frost Static Conditions. Things and events truly are frozen or becoming frozen around you. It will be temporary, but it will still be hazardous to venture into new areas at this time. That's what I was thinking. Like, you guys are like, you want to move too much, and you need to, like, it seems like Spirit is trying to slow you down because you want to go too fast, or you something like that. Okay, so let me continue from the book. If you try to overstep in any area of your life right now, you will find yourself slipping, sliding, and probably landing on your behind. Be patient. There is no movement now because other events or things need to unfold for your benefit. Acting now will cause you to lose opportunities. The ice will eventually melt, so be patient. Well, there you go. Patience is a virtue. Okay? Patience is the key to a lot of spiritual work. It's because you do have to, sometimes you do have to wait longer than you'd like for the things that you want, but that's okay, because it's like, if it doesn't really matter. So like, let's say you're manifesting like a sports car, right? And you don't get that sports car for another 5 years, but like, does the time really matter if you know you're gonna get what you want anyway? Like, you're not waiting forever. You're waiting a long time, but you're not waiting forever. That's just the first thing that came to my head. So yeah, what new energies want to come in is patience. It's patience, because it's like you already worked enough to get what you want. We have the 5 of discs and then the 6 of discs right next to it. So this is going from like worrying about, the word worry is here, but this is coming from the energy of unstable finances transitioning into stable finances, basically. So it's like you don't have to worry. Whatever you want, the success and success. Why can't I say this, bro? 1, 2, 3. Success is coming in. So you don't have to worry. It's coming in. You just have to stay patient. And I know I hate telling people that. I hate having to be patient sometimes. Like, it's a virtue, but it's not an easy one. Okay? So just know that you don't have to worry. You just have to wait. And that can be an affirmation. I don't have to worry. I just have to wait. I don't have to worry. I just have to wait. I like that. I might keep that for myself, y'all. I mean, I did come up with it, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm cracking up now. Okay, so let's move on to suggestions on what you guys can manifest. Yeah, I'm gonna save the crystal card for later because it's so interesting that you guys have two major arcana cards here. What you need to manifest. We have the Emperor and the Death card. So interesting. I believe. Oh man, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm like 95% sure the Emperor represents Aries in the zodiac. Absolutely. The Emperor represents Aries in the zodiac, and the Death card definitely represents the sign of Scorpio in the zodiac, both ruled by Mars. This is crazy. It's interesting that what you need to end, the energy that you need to that wants to come in is patience, and then you have this Mars energy as a suggestion of what to manifest. That's, and you know what, that's why I think you're not gonna, you don't have to wait much longer, because as soon, it's kind of like as soon as this comes in, then you can like hit the ground running. And that's what it is. You're waiting, you're tired of being patient. It seems like for some of you it might be like you don't have any clients right now, and you're just like sick, like you're like, dang, like I'm a good worker, I'm a good consultant, why don't I have any clients, like what's going on, aren't I talented, aren't I this, aren't I that? And it's like, don't lose your confidence, don't lose your motivation, don't give up on your passion. I'm really just focusing on the Mars energy here because it's just crazy to me that these are both representing signs that are ruled by Mars. Don't forget about it just because the universe is telling you to wait doesn't mean you let that fire out. What the card said that this is gonna melt away soon. As soon as it melts, that's when you can hit the ground running and get started, like and go harder than you've ever gone before. That's what I'm seeing. It's and that's what I think, that's what it is. I think what you need to manifest is, one, to not lose that fire inside you, all that Mars energy. Mars is your confidence, your passion, your motivation, what gets you going, what you want to fight for. Don't stop fighting. Some of you might be what's the word? Some of you guys might be activists, and yeah, like I feel like some of you guys are fighting for like some type of political change. It's like, why isn't anything coming? Things are about to burn down and you're gonna be needed. That Mars, that warrior energy, you're gonna be needed at the front lines. You don't have anything going on right now because you need to rest so you can save up that energy. Your energy is being stored up and it's just gonna blast out once the success comes in. Once what you let come in comes in. I hope I'm making sense. I know I'm making sense. Even though things are still right now, that doesn't mean that you're not a good leader. That doesn't mean that you're not changing and that you're not growing. And you don't have to beat yourself up because you don't see any results right now. Mars energy is also very action oriented. It likes results. It likes to see the path and see the growth, and that the things are growing, things are improving, things are working, things are moving. You just don't see that right now. Because and this is why I think in the past or currently you've put too much of your self-worth on results. That's Your self-worth does not come from results. Your self-worth is internal. It's innate. You have it. You are worthy because you are. And some people like think that's like, okay, sometimes I can come off as very ego based. It's not saying that you're better than everybody. It's not saying that you have more worth than somebody. It's just saying that everybody is worthy just because. You would not be here if you didn't have worth, if you didn't have purpose. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it does not exist. Like, same thing as the results. The results are here, the success is here, you just don't see it yet, but it's still there. Your worth is still there. You just have to find it inside you. This death card mainly represents transformation, but I'm seeing it's telling you to go deep within. Go deep inside yourself. Go deep in the depths, like a like the Scorpios. Like some, I don't like to give out, like, call out signs in my readings usually, but I think some of you guys, a lot of you guys that pick pile 5 have a lot of Mars energy. You might have Mars in your first house, Mars including one of your stelliums. A stellium is when you have a 3 or more planets in a sign or a house, so Mars might be included in that. You have a lot of Aries energy, you have a lot of Scorpio energy, you have a lot of fire energy, or that's just and then you just been lacking. Like that fire energy has just been lacking in you. It's okay. You're gonna ignite your fire again. That's what you need to manifest. So what we have, I feel like I was preaching, boy. Okay, so the crystal card I have for you is Sea Jasper. So it says that Sea Jasper aids in and out of body experiences and journeying. Powerful protection stone. Like all jaspers, it is closely associated with strength and vitality. That is absolutely what you need right now. Specifically strength and vitality. And that's I forgot to say this for some of the other decks, the other piles, but so I do suggest that you pick up this Sea Jasper. But if you don't have the funds to pick up a Sea Jasper right now, or it's not easily available to you, you can look up other stones that have these qualities. Or if you decide to manifest, you can just write down the word strength and the word vitality down, and like just hold those pieces of paper in your hand, and like ask and pray your ancestors for that energy in place of the crystal. Now I do want to look up Sea Jasper. I think I'll look up Sea Jasper, and if Jasper isn't in here, I'll just look up, if that isn't in here, I'll just look up Jasper in my Essential Guide to Crystals book, just to see what other messages and meanings that I have for that stone. So let's see. Get it? I didn't mean to make that joke. Okay, Sea Jasper isn't in here, so I'm just going to look at Jasper then. Jasper. Okay, 92. I knew it was something special about you guys. I just knew it. And that's probably what you guys need to, I'm getting off track, I'm sorry, but that's probably a part of what you guys need to remember, that you are special. You are important. Like literally, like when I say your guide told me to make this pile for you, like make an extra pile for you, it's like, oh, you needed this attention, you needed this message. I'm so happy that you were guided here. I'm honestly am. Okay, so Jasper, we have the keywords practical, grounding, repairing. Traditionally was believed to protect from the effects of snake bites and other poisons. What? Provides unique solutions to practical problems. That right there is going to be really good for you guys. So what else? It gently grounds you. Gently grounds you, helps to focus on the practicalities of life, encourages enthusiasm and drive, that Mars energy, acts as a steadying anchor when psychic work is undertaken, nurtures any damaged areas of the body, aiding recovery and repair. Okay. So I hope some of those things stick out for you guys. That's all the messages that I have for you. Again, you are special, you are worthy, you are important, okay? And your self-worth is innate. You have worth just because. You have worth because, period. That's it. You have worth, period, is what I should say. So let me know if this reading resonated with you guys in the description box. In the comment box below, because I love to see that. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description box. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date to future videos and future messages. And if you have any questions, any spiritual related questions, or any if you need any guidance how to deal with your situation, I do want to open myself up to spread some more knowledge that I have, so you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram at @DustTheAquarius. I do ask that if the things that you're asking me about is like deep, dark, traumatic, just give me a heads up, like a trigger warning, just so I can be prepared for that. And I just feel like I have to say this, that, you know, if, like, I will answer like a certain amount of questions and things, like there will be a limit on what is given in the DMs, because I don't want to, like, some things is like, okay, you should just book a reading. Like if you're asking me like 3 different questions, I'm like, okay bro, like I will just send you my price list. I won't do it like that, but like, you know, I'm gonna be like, okay, like, yeah, you gotta book a reading. So you know, while I do say I want to open myself up, if that is starting to get abused, I'm just gonna close my DMs for questions like that. So I don't know, I didn't want to say it, but I feel like I do have to say it, because if I feel like I'm being used, like, things just get cut off. Okay, that's just how I am. So that is all the messages that I have. Again, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.